Welcome to the Cool Stream. Welcome, Kilgore. Thanks. We got some good stuff today. It's going to be a lot of fun. Just wait until the right time to do the damn intro. That's kind of what we do. We wait, and then we play that famous theme song, and then we do it. We do it big on the damn Cool Stream. That's right. Hope everyone's having a great day. It's a beautiful, snowy Saturday, cold and windy and wonderful day we got going on today. Well, where's my people at today? What are we up to? What do we got going on? Because me, I'm here. I'm just chilling out. Ready to do the Cool Stream. I don't know where you are, but, you know, I'm feeling it, folks. I'm freaking feeling it today. Yeah, let's yell at him. You know, it's Saturday, and it's the perfect time. Well, excuse my plosive P there. It's the perfect time to be sitting at your computer, looking at your phone, and watching the Cool Stream. Now, everybody's just kind of sitting around waiting for something to do. You know, no one's busy with their normal lives, juggling work and family and all that kind of stuff. No. So where are they at? I don't know, but I don't care, because I got Kilgore here, and I'm ready to knock it out of the friggin' park. I'll let this music build up a little bit. This is the Cool Stream. That's right, everybody. It's Saturday afternoon. It's time for another Cool Stream, baby. Oh, yeah. We got some good stuff coming up. Me and my team are in here in Cool Stream Studios, ready to bring you some of the best content around on the freaking weird internet. Wow, what do we got going on today? Well, we got a lot of stuff to cover. We really do. And we got one of our sponsors up on the page. You can see it right there. We'll get into some advertising, because that's just part of the business side of things, as they say. Excited for the Cool Stream. Thanks, Robert Denby, and Kilgore, thanks for clapping and whistling. And I'm hooting and hollering here in this damn studio. It's getting crazy. And Kuda Mama Lama. Kudi Malama is here watching the Cool Stream, everybody. It's going to be a good one. Got some important things to address and some cool stuff to check out. And I hope you like it, because I know I like it, and I'm ready. I'm excited to bring it to you live on a Saturday afternoon. So I was going to read this from the chat. Kuda Mama Lama says, temporarily pausing a city pop mix for the stream. Thanks. Thanks for pausing. Not really sure what that is, but appreciate that. Let's see what kind of music we can throw on here. All right. It's the Cool Stream. Welcome to the stream. We got a lot of stuff going on today, some good stuff planned, but every now and then you got to get a little business out of the way. It's unfortunate, it's not really unfortunate, it's fortunate that we have great advertisers and great viewers, and we got a great team behind us here at the Cool Stream. I guess I could, introduce everybody, but they're behind the scenes, they're twiddling the knobs and fact checking some of our segments and that kind of thing. But they're here helping me out, making things good for the Cool Stream to bring you the best show. Beer Horse is here, welcome. So some of you may have watched a wonderful stream last week on Sunday with our friend Turbo, the DOS stream. And I was a guest on that stream, and I had a lot of fun playing a game about tentacles or something. We were this character walking around solving a mystery or something. Wasn't really sure half of what was happening, but I had some fun hanging out with Turbo and playing that game. So check him out. Not sure if we're doing it this week, but we probably are. And I am contractually obligated to do many more of those streams. So you'll be seeing more of me in the future on the DOS stream. And it's great to have a new ally on the streamers, on the Twitch stream. We love our friend Turbo, and we love all of our stream allies, because it's all about supporting each other. It's all about keeping that streamer's peace. I know I talk a lot about it, about the streamer's peace and about just having a good time on the stream. And that's what we like to do. Last week we had a great show called The Meat Stream. A lot of people liked it. I got a lot of good feedback. I appreciate those listeners who tuned into the Meat Stream. It was a lot of fun. Despite some of the audio issues, we got some of that stuff ironed out today. We were supposed to have guests, and that kind of fell through, and that was kind of unfortunate. But you know what? As the leader of the Cool Stream, I take full responsibility for that. I'm the head of the snake here. Don't tread on me, because I'm the host, and I keep everything running smoothly. And when something messes up, you know what? It falls onto me primarily. I'm not throwing anyone under the bus. Everybody makes mistakes. Not to really, get into some negative stuff, but to be honest, it's been kind of a tough week. It's been kind of a weird one for me. And I hate to start off with that kind of thing in the show, to kind of put that negativity out there. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to do cool stuff. Oh, heck. Kilgore's asking about the damn Amichis that I got pulled up here. I don't know why I pulled that up first. It was just the first thing open. And we're going to find out what that means, Kilgore, about what it means to leave your mark. It's a little ad from Amichis that we'll play here in a minute, because we got to get into some of these ads, damn it. And we have to address a couple things. A good motto for us streamers: where we go one, we go all. You know what? You took the damn words out of my mouth there. I was thinking the same thing. I was kind of trying to think of a good motto for streamers. That one really jumped out to me. I'm not sure if I've heard that one before. So maybe we'll kind of work that in. Where we go one, we go all. The streamers creed. I mean, you all take it when you sign up for twitch.tv and you want to do a stream. You take that creed, you bend the knee to Bezos, and you get your stream. The stream is coming. That's right. The stream is here. The Cool Stream is here. Now, we're going to get into the ad portion of the show. So we have to switch to some different music. It's the ad music. Now, it really sucks that I have to slam some news onto you right off the bat, but I have to address it. One of our sponsors has
Ghostbusters.
Thank you, Tom Chain, for following. And that's a new alert I set up. Got a little quote from The Seed, where he says, The Seed audio play or whatever from our friend Rob Skiba. A little quote saying, I joined Seed, not the freaking Ghostbusters. We'll get back into The Seed here on another episode. I'm going to listen to all those Seed audio dramas and kind of give you some cliff notes about what goes down with our friend Rob Skiba and The Seed. That was cool. Thank you. So back to this news that I've been dreading and has been keeping me up all night. And I'm glad that little blip of fun times jumped in there to kind of break up what I was about to say, because I was just about to say the following, which is one of our sponsors has decided to part ways with the Coolstream. It sucks. The circumstances in which this has occurred has to do with me and a little slip up that I had on the last episode, the meat stream. And like I said, I take full responsibility when I do a big screw up. I'm fully willing to admit that is on me. Because it had to do with, I don't know how much I can say. My legal counsel has been talking with me leading up to this, and there's certain things I can and can't say, but it has to do with a certain company based out of Russia. Great folks over there. It's wasn't on them, it was on me, a big screw up that I had related to this sponsor. What happened was I did say something along the lines that a package that I was receiving from said company happened to fall off a container ship and land at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean off the coast of some islands. I can't even say that, and this is probably saying too much, but the Russian Post was the operator of that shipping boat, and they got wind of that, what I said. I guess they were kind of out, I don't know, Google searching their name. I don't know how you do that with audio per se, but probably connected to our sponsor. They figured out that I did say something along those lines about this container ship, divulging its location, and they got really pissed off. Just going to be straight up about it. The Russian postmaster contacted us in the middle of the night, whatever time it was probably during the day for them, and so it would have been in the middle of the night for me. I got a frantic call from my producer Marcia saying, this guy is on the line, he's freaking out, he's pissed, and just to kind of sum it up, I screwed up. You can search audio from a Twitch stream using Bing.com. Okay, so that's what happened. It wasn't my stream wasn't bugged. It wasn't an insider spy of some sort on my team. No one would do that. No one would rat me out like that on my team. But so the Russian postmaster, because of that, they're gotten a little bit of legal trouble, and we kind of hashed things out. Thanks to my producer and my legal team for kind of sorting through that. But it ends up that I do have to read a statement about that, just to kind of absolve any wrongdoing that I may have done, and just to kind of move forward. So, just going to pause the music. That was part of it. They said no music, and you must read this statement. So here we go. Pausing the music. Okay. The statement is as right here. Here we go. On January 12th, 2019, the host of this YouTube show, and it's a Twitch show, not sure why they put that in there, so I probably have to start again because I put some commentary in there. So here we go. On January 12th, 2019, the host of this YouTube show made false statements regarding the Russian Post in order to impugn the integrity and professionalism. Start over again. On January 12th, 2019, the host of this YouTube show made false statements regarding the Russian Post in order to impugn the integrity and professionalism of this organization. The host has agreed to no longer make such claims against the Russian Post or any of his constituents from henceforth, or charges will be brought against him in a court of international law. The host has agreed to read this statement and comply with the wishes of the Russian Post therein. End of statement. Okay, I'll put on some good music here. So, suffice to say, that sponsor cannot and will not be on the show anymore, or else I will be in big trouble. So, but we do have some great sponsors. All right, and Kilgore with his eagle eye pointed out one right here, a great sponsor, Amici's in Athens, Georgia. We love them over there at Amici's. Great food, good times, good stuff. Pizza, wings, and friends at Amici's in Athens, Georgia. And their social media manager contacted us and said, hey, we got some great new videos. Want to show people our website and show our Facebook and some of these videos we've been working on. So we said, sure. We'll play some videos and we'll check out a post here from their Facebook. And man, those peas are really popping off today. So it says, our wings inspire passion. Like all passionate things, they leave a mark. Where can you leave your Amici wing mark? So, we're going to watch the video about the mark. Here we go. Let's start it from... Yeah! Boom, baby. What the heck? Leave your mark. And this is not part of the video. This is me. Yeah. Boom. All right, we'll watch it again. So the mark is the friggin' sauce fingerprint. Holy shit, that's so cool. Boom. Amici's, baby. Leave your mark. So you could leave your mark anywhere. You've been snacking on some wings at Amici's. You might have been throwing a softball around. You leave that stain wherever you go. This is the post-Russian stream now. That's right. Please don't, gross. Don't show me fucking food juice on all my appliances. What does the lipstick have to do with it? Well, ladies eat wings too. Come on, Robert Denby. And I guess at Amici's, and I don't know this is conjecture, and I could get in trouble for saying this, but it could be that they don't have, paper towels or wet naps or any of that kind of stuff that cleans up the sauce. Maybe that's kind of what they're hinting at there, is that at our restaurant, you just go in and eat those damn wings, get it all over your fingers, and just go out into the world. Leave your mark. That's kind of what they're doing there. What other videos? They got the Wing Mark contest, and that's going on from January 15th to February 11th. So you can leave your fingerprint in the sauce. Leave your mark. Where can you leave your Amici wing mark? Any place. I got Amici wing marks all over my damn mouse right here. That's where I would leave mine. There's a good post about Friday. Smile, it's Friday. Happy faces and messy fingers are the hallmark of a great wing experience. And here we got a comment here. I did like this one from Patrick Murphy. Says, wings at Amici really aren't very good. The pizza is fantastic. And then Amici responds, this is their social media manager that I've been talking to there. They slam a GIF on their head of the big guy. What's his name? The dude. He says, yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man. It's a GIF. Reaction GIF. And Patrick Murphy says, yep, my opinion. I love the pizza, but the wing sauce is not what I like. I prefer a more buffalo-style sauce. But thank you for your response. At least you're listening, and they are listening. And if you get on to the goddamn Amichis Facebook and try to talk shit, they will clap the fuck back, okay? And that's what they're trying to show us here. Do not step to us, man. We will get this GIF going and we'll embarrass your ass on Facebook. But they said, just having a little fun, and we thank you for stopping in. Please feel free to try our other flavors if you would like to stray off the traditional path. Wonder what that could be. Some other flavors they have, aside from, lemon pepper and that kind of thing. We could check out the menu sometime. TGIF. Big Krabowski. That's right. They got freaking owned. That's just what happens when you step to Amichis, baby. I would have canceled my Facebook account if that happened to me. That's right. If I got owned by Amichis, I'd be like, what? Damn. So what else we got going on? What other sponsors? What the heck am I doing? I'm going all over the place today. Well, we got another sponsor. This one is a new one from last week, the Meat Stream. Mr. Food. Aw, shit. Baby, it's Mr. Food. Oh yeah, and we all know their catchphrase down at Mr. Food. They make great stuff. Show you those recipes. Show you how it's done. And their catchphrase. Here it goes. Oh, it's so good. Mr. Food. Wow. And Fintrillion says, I deleted my Facebook years ago, and if anyone asks, I say it's because the site got lame and invasive. But the reality is Waffle House just wrecked my shit up when I made a joke about scattered, smothered, covered hash browns. Oh, damn. And that's tough when you get owned by any website like that. Mr. Food, I don't know if they go for that kind of marketing. They're a little more down home, a little more family friendly at Mr. Food. And they say, oh, it's so good over there. Is there a Mrs. Food? I don't know. We're not getting too deep into Mr. Food today. So we got some shit going on. Some good stuff. And I'd also like to point out that, I did get some good notes for the Meat Stream. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I got a note from my producer saying, the length of these things is a bit long. So we're going to try to stay within the hour mark. We'll see how good we can do on that. Because we like to get into it. We like to get crazy. And we really have some good stuff today. I will promise you that. Let's see. We were going to have a guest last week on the Meat Stream. That kind of fell through because of the audio issue. Fuck, I can't talk today. That fell through because of the audio issues that we had. But that's all right. We're going to have, I guess I could reveal who that was going to be. Maybe tease who the next guest is going to be. Kind of the next best thing to it. But just blowing the lid off the spot today. But our guest last week for the Meat Stream is going to be Guy Fieri. Can you imagine that? On the Meat Stream, the first ever Meat Stream, we were going to have Guy Fieri. What? But alas, some things fell through. But we got another guest. I can't say who it is. Maybe he's related to Guy Fieri. Just a little hint. Maybe next week. It's a big get. Yeah, it's huge. But we fucked up, messed up. And we had some audio issues. They tried to call in. They couldn't get through. It was crazy. And then we said, hey, sorry about that. We'd like for you to come back on the Cool Stream next week. And the response we got was, well, that'll be a lot more. We're going to up our charges, or however that works. We're going to up our guest fee for Mr. Fieri. And we were like, damn, well, we make a good income here. Everyone gets paid fairly. And really,
Seed, not the
oh, yeah,
Ghostbusters.
baby. Fintrillion, thanks for following. Join Seed, not the freaking Ghostbusters. But yeah, they were kind of up their fee, and I was like, man, we don't have the budget for that. And this other sponsor dropped out, and it's like, man, shit, I got any money? But, you know, we'll get some more sponsors. We'll raise some money. Maybe we can do a GoFundMe, get Guy Fieri back on the Meat Stream Part 2. I don't know. Or maybe this other guest will be just as good. We'll have to see. Thanks for following. Oh yeah. I got some cool commands too. Check this out. Booyah in the chat. Check it out. You can do some commands here. We got Amichis. We got. What do we got? We got another one here. Oh hell, that one's not the right one.
I joined Seed.
Oh yeah.
Not the freaking Ghostbusters.
And we got Elusive Robert Denby following too. Thanks, buddy. We got Bigfoot. We got a Bigfoot command. And what else we got? Mr. Food, baby. Oh, it's so good. So that's pretty cool. And we got the chat going too, way up on the left side here. So you can see all those cool commands kind of incorporated on our main layout here. It's a lot of fun. So, today on the Cool Stream, I tell you what, we're going to get into something that is going to blow your damn mind. Because we're talking about, let's get out of this Amichis stuff. We're talking about the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. Specifically, we're on their blog here. And this is wild stuff. I've been looking at this particular blog for a little bit, looking at some of their posts and kind of figuring out who these folks are. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn is run by David Griffin and Leslie McQuaid. There they are. You can see that. And they do magic and cast magic spells. Let's see. I was going to pull this up. Hermetic Order, and check out one of these videos. You can see here's their Facebook. So you get in there, you subscribe and see some videos, and they do these live streams. So here we got the Alpha Omega Temple Column Hinge Sunrise Illumination Ritual. So that sounds pretty cool. And they do some live updates. There's David Griffin there on the left. And Leslie, she's looking great. And let's check out.
Welcome to Alpha Omega's Column Hinge Temple. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
Good morning, Leslie. And the Mojave Desert is socked in with clouds again this morning. You know, very thin clouds, but enough that it's going to be by the numbers. We will not see the sunrise this morning.
Oh, crap.
It is obscured from us.
I don't know if that's important, seeing the sunrise, for doing this, whatever this. This is the Lost Magic of Jesus ritual live stream. Nourish your daily aura. Nourish your aura daily with solar God Force energy. That sounds like that could really do you some good there to get some of that God Force energy. Kind of a minimalist temple they got there. Normally you'd put a roof on there. I know. I don't really know what the temple stone, whatever the hell he said there.
That's right. And it's also a very cold and crisp morning. So let's go ahead and get in position on the east side of the altar space.
They're getting in position here, and they got some columns around, and they've got this little planter in the middle. Appears to be some brush, some crap in there. I'm not really sure what that's for. Maybe there's like a big fire or something. That'd be kind of cool.
Take a nice deep breath and relax.
Okay, let's all do this right now.
Breathe oxygen into every cell of your body. Become aware of your skin, the top of your skin,
Okay.
the way your skin meets your muscles.
Well, this skin meets the muscles.
Concentrate on what
I think there's a layer between the skin and the muscles. I'm not big on that anatomy.
Take a deep breath.
Okay.
And visualize yourself as the tree
nose.
of life.
Okay, the tree of life.
Throw your branches up high into alpha sky.
Okay, throwing up.
Drive your roots down deep into Omega Earth.
All right, driving them down. Feeling like a big tree.
I call on you in the east. Alpha.
Nice glove. Yeah, it's freaking Michael Jackson. I got a cool feather.
I call on you in the west. Omega.
Omega. And that's the symbol that she's doing there. The symbol, the Greek symbol, Omega, which stands for O. And there's their house.
I call on you.
Kind of a nice
in the north.
House.
Alpha.
We got a grill. Looks like a Weber grill. Maybe is that a hot tub? Some kind of, anyway, kind of a nice house out in the desert. Okay, let's continue. There's a, looks like a, what is that? Propane tank. Took me a second. Oh, there's a.
I call on you in the south. Omega.
In the south, baby.
Oh,
yeah.
Alpha.
And Omega.
The beginning.
And the end.
And the path of the age between.
There's a dog bark.
Birth.
And death.
And the path of humanity between. Sunrise.
And sunset.
And the path of the sun between.
Path of the sun between. All right. So we got our nourished, our aura nourished there, from the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. They got a whole bunch of these. Looks like they do this every single day. They go outside in their backyard, and it looks like it's raining on this day, January 17th.
Temple.
Well, hi. Yeah. Good morning, Leslie. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Wow, look at it out there.
That is a hot tub. Here it is. It's pretty nice. Me, I'd kind of want to put some maybe like a privacy thing around it and put some lights on it or something. That'd be kind of cool. Kind of create the party vibe, but I think they're going full on just utilitarian. Got the columns, got the weird thing in the middle. Golden Dawn people use jerk-off magic. Ooh. Sounds interesting. Love to drive my roots.
As you can see, Column Hinge is a windy, muddy mess this morning.
Oh, crap.
Goodness. It's been raining for how long now?
Quite a while.
12 hours
all the
straight.
puddles are piling up.
Okay.
So it's not really going to be possible for us to go sloshing out around Column Hinge this morning.
Why not? Put on a damn raincoat or something. I mean, the lost magic of Jesus won't nourish you without doing this thing. So why not just go out there and get a raincoat, some galoshes. But I think they're out in California or something, so it probably didn't rain that often. They're probably like, oh shit, somebody did some magic on me and made it rain, and that's the kind of stuff you will see on their blog. And they'll talk about people attacking them with magic. This one caught my attention back in 2017. Couldn't afford a below ground hot tub, I see. Yeah, that's true. It was kind of framed nicely, so I think it's alright. Golden Dawn, isn't that the far right Greek party? Yes, and thank you for pointing that out. I did, when I was Googling these folks, just to find out, like, what the heck is this about? It is the same name as a far right fascist Nazi type thing from Greece. So maybe don't Google that too much. Don't want to get wrapped up into that, but you could type out the whole thing and check out the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn satanistrump.blogspot.com. So this post was about, it's called Satanists Perform Black Magic to Harm President Trump and Fail. Epic fail. I think there's another post about the, I can't even pronounce this, the Astral Antifa. There, we got it. So he's worried about the Astral Antifa coming and attacking President Trump. Because that's a thing that happens. And we'll show you a little bit about kind of the other spectrum of things when it comes to magic. But this post is about the damn Satanists performing their black magic against Trump. So David says, and it's him primarily writing this blog, he says, thousands of piles of human excrement came together on the morning of the summer solstice under the hashtag Magic Resistance to bind and destroy Donald Trump and his supporters with black magic in hopes of causing harm to the president and his family. Man, that's tough to hear. Piles of human excrement came together. They did some kind of spell against Trump. It hopes to destroy him. I think this is an offshoot of Aleister Crowley's cult. Yeah, I think there's some link there. We could get into see if there's something there, but they say among the charlatans that wished physical, mental, and psychological damage to the administration and to Trump himself were the infamous neo-pagan hack Lana Del Rey. Infamous, well, I don't know if she's a hack. You know, maybe he doesn't like her music. I kind of understand that. You know, it's an acquired taste, perhaps. But he says here she's a neo-pagan hack, Lana Del Rey, and wannabe witch Kate Doucette. And we're not going to pronounce that. We're not going to say that. That's kind of mean. But, you know, he says a nasty word about her. And he said, led by Satanist Mike Hughes. And there he is, wanted. Have you seen this black magician? For misuse of magic. Contact goldendawn.com. So, if not sure if you did see him, what would happen? I guess they want to do some spells against him or something, or they're just going to scream at him. But anyway, President Trump, who seemed completely unfazed by these useless attempts to cause him harm, was too busy celebrating his latest victory over exposing CNN to be actual fake news. And he did do that. He owned CNN. He called them fake news. And he really just brought him down a peg back then in 2017. Those were the golden days, weren't they? Those were the Golden Dawn days. Back when it was just about, we were all getting pissed about fake news. And we're like, don't talk about CNN that way. And how could we know how much crazier it would get? Every day it seems like there's a new story. It's like a white magician to me. That's right. Cishet white guy. Black magician. So, oh yeah. So he was celebrating his latest victory, and I missed the best part of this, which is he was exposing fake news and inciting the Great Meme War of 2017. Oh shit. Y'all remember that? Great Meme War. That was crazy. We all remember that. Great Meme War. Against the organization to comment on the event. So he incited the Great Meme War against CNN. Okay, yes, I do remember that. And a lot of lives were lost in the Great Meme War. A bit on both sides. It was rough. But we got through it, and we got out on the other side of the meme war in 2018. Then 2018, a bunch of other stuff happened. But for this post, we're still back in 2017. And David says, perhaps coincidentally, another group of heroic Avengers gathered together to protect the president, his family, and his administration by absorbing the negative energies being projected by the terrorist group of radical lunatics. Nearly died in a series of tragic events that followed soon after the satanic black magic mass ritual was performed. So, and he'll talk about this in the post also, and it's kind of sad. So I'm not making fun of that, but we'll see. Well, we're not going to see if I'm going to make fun of it, but you'll just kind of see how this plays out. Although the magic against Trump was clearly an utter and complete failure, David Griffin, there he is, and Rosicrucian Imperator of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, Alpha Omega, and his wife, Leslie McCade. And she didn't get all those kind of cool things on her name, but he's kind of the head guy, so he gets all that cool stuff. So they nearly met their demise on 2 separate occasions, just weeks after they decided to perform a ritual of their own to defend and protect the president from any negative energies thrown at him. So they did a little magic spell, and they were going to take the black magic, I don't know, they kind of diverted it with their own spell, and they said, block Trump, make it bounce off and hit us. And that was good of them to do, kind of taking a bullet with that magic stuff for Trump, because they didn't want to see him harmed. You don't want to see a president harmed. We want him to get out and live a long, full life. And he says, can you scroll down to the pic of the dog? Being very respectful. Thank you. Varga Varga says Amichis is good. I agree. Are you crazy? I think Varga Varga is saying that he's left his mark at Amichis. Real college town Italian. So he's kind of calling us out, having actually been there. But, well, there's nothing to call out, okay, because they're real sponsors. So, and this is, to go down here, the dog. On Independence Day, Griffin was involved in a tragic car crash in the Mojave Desert, which totaled his Jaguar Vaden Plus in a way that eerily, and this part is rough, it eerily resembled how their late son, Adam Griffin, lost his life in an unfortunate accident only 3 years ago. Yeah, that sucks. But luckily, Griffin's life was spared, and he escaped the accident without a scratch. In June, Leslie McCade nearly lost her life on a hiking trip at Shadow Mountain when their late son's dog, Red Dog, got away from them and ran off, injuring his paw on the mountain. Leslie's valiant efforts to save the 70-pound pup. He was big. Looks kind of small in that picture. I'm gonna, maybe the scale's kind of off. I say maybe 40 pounds, but they tried to save the 70-pound pup. Carrying him in her arms down the mountain caused her to suffer from heat stroke in the 117-degree dry heat, nearly fainting and almost losing her life in the process. Unfortunately, Red Dog was claimed by Shadow Mountain. So, R.I.P. to Red Dog. That's really kind of sad, the reality of that, and but David and Leslie have vowed to continue defending and protecting the president from magical attacks by extremist groups of satanic terrorists. They say very useful information, and I hope to see more posts soon. President. I don't know what that is. Always want to know more about the Golden Dawn. So you came to the right place. Stop evil eye Malakio. Oh yeah, here's the thing about the ancestral... the Astral Antifa. Magic Wars. Death threats from the Astral Antifa. They got some hate mail, and in the wake of last night's emancipation ritual, these people are so delusional that almost everything they say is precisely backwards from their reality. They call Leslie and I fascists, when we are Jeffersonian liberals, who still cherish things like freedom of speech, privacy, and honesty and transparency from our government towards our people. So they're reaching way back to the days of Jefferson. I don't know if he did magic, but they're kind of incorporating a little bit from current and past politics. So, the U.S. Constitution. Yeah. And so they got this letter about that. People have been asking if we have any comment to make. As a matter of fact, Leslie does. She says, "Hey, Astral Antifa, tell me again how much you hate me." Oh, she's thumbing her nose at those dang trolls. For the latest news, Unknown says, "Oh, this is going to be fun to watch." You bet. Some other fun stuff to watch is this video that they made. They called the Satanist a charlatan, but it seems like their magic was kind of working. Yeah. Barga Barga says, "I saw a Sublime cover band at Amici, spilled 2 pitchers, got a biscuit from Golden Pantry afterwards, and rolled my ankle walking back to the dorm." Damn. Sublime cover band. Oh yeah, that sounds like something that would go down at Amici's, baby. Nice takedown of millennials on this magic blog. That's right. They really owned those Antifa folks, and they really get into it on this video. It's pretty cool. Boom! Loud as hell. Can I blow this thing up? Is that gonna work? No, probably not. Magic Wars, and here they are on the Hollywood Strip. There's Donald Trump's star, and there's David. Oh, here we go.
Magic Wars tonight, and
it's kind of like Info Wars, I think, is what he's trying to do.
And I are here on Hollywood Boulevard at the Donald Trump Star public ritual, something that we could show in public, having to do with the liberation of humanity. And it's very important that we continue to do this work, because there are some people that don't want to see people free, that really would like to enslave people, that would like to see people continue to be in bondage.
That guy came in. That's pretty good. Let's watch that again.
Because there are some people that don't want to see people free, that really would like to enslave people, that would like to see people continue to be in bondage and in servitude.
And was that an astral Antifa? I don't know. Maybe they sent a spell, and they sent this guy out here to throw up a peace sign.
And because of that,
it's
very
there's
important
Wesley over there.
that those of us
some
with
other guy.
magical ability and magical talent use that talent.
I think he's unrelated to what they're doing.
In order to protect others who might not be able to protect themselves, especially when you have witches on a monthly basis gathering together with the dark moon and casting spells
I think he's trying to do a Trump thing, and we'll see. I don't know if we should watch the whole thing. He kind of goes on for a while, but let's watch a little bit more.
All of the American public that voted for Donald Trump. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? So it's very important that those of us who can protect people.
Mm-hmm. The magicians.
This conflict between the magic of light and those sorcerers who would use magic for their own ends in order to enslave others has been going on not only for centuries, but for millennia.
Oh, crap.
It's a very, very old fight.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's coming to the forefront again here with what's happening in America with the new moon every month. With on the dark moon, you have witches trying to bind the American people, and you have others of us, like Witch Queen McQueen.
So what is his accent that he's got going on now? Where is he? Where is this guy from? He's imitating Donald Trump. He might have some cue cards or something. I don't know, but he's I don't know. He's kind of weird.
Who, together with other magicians and prayer warriors, Christian prayer warriors, every new moon, with the sliver moon, where the moon is beginning to appear and the forces of light are beginning to manifest again, we nullify. Not nullify. We take it much further because we're not trying to bind anyone in particular.
They're not trying to bind anyone. And maybe I should look up what that means. Let's see. We got the Research Center. That could be a good place to go. We got FAQ. These are all different websites. Let's see. GoldenDawn.info. I don't really know much about this binding thing, but apparently it's bad. I guess it kind of binds you and constrains you in some way.
Everyone.
Trying to free everyone.
All of us together working
Classic
to free
combo
our
of magicians
people from
and Christian prayer warriors.
And here we are tonight in Hollywood, one of the places that is perhaps one of the most dark in America in terms of enchanting our people. People are hypnotized by TV. Many people are enslaved by TV. I mean,
many people are raised by TV. So that's a little podcast reference for you.
The sort of propaganda they're feeding to us.
This was before also. This was October 2017, talking about Hollywood. Now, with kind of what the right-wing people are doing, they could really get into some nasty stuff about some of their satanic rituals and some of their, I don't really want to say, but you know what I'm talking about. The things that these Hollywood people do behind the scenes, it's just crazy.
An enchantment, and it's time to break not only the enchantment of Hollywood, but all dark enchantments that have afflicted the American people.
Okay, here we go.
I'm going to change things on behalf of our people, because we know this is what our people...
Okay, and they're assuming, it says here, they're assuming the God forms of Melania and Donald J. Trump. So that is correct. He was doing a Trump impression because he's got the red tie. Check it out right there. And she's got the red dress, the classic Melania Trump red dress. And she's going to do something here because he's all chained up. So let's see what she does. And there's Superman right over there. And some other people. Hell yeah. There's Wonder Woman. I take this.
Take off the chains that bind you.
Turn this up a little bit.
I take off the shackles that bind the American people.
Go off, Queen.
I remove the chains that prevent us from our true prosperity. I release all Americans from all forms of slavery, whether they recognize them or not.
Beer Horse says, America was better when Puritans in Salem would have piled a bunch of rocks on this guy. I agree. Why don't they ask Superman to help? Seems like he could get rid of those chains much more easily. I agree. He would have just zapped him with his damn laser eyes.
I emancipate and unshackle the American people. Our people. The people who are tired.
She had to get that chain, even though she'd already got it off him. But she had to pick it up, and there she is.
Our people.
Pick it up.
The people who
Snap
are
it.
tired
I don't even think she broke
being
it that
chained
time.
up.
It's stuck to the. It's stuck to the chain cutter.
Prevented from working as hard as we want to do, and accomplishing the things that we really want to accomplish. And why? Because someone has decided that we
decided. Okay, and I've made a lot of speech flubs today, so I can't roast her for that. I'm gonna go back here and hear what she says about.
And prevented from working as hard as we want to do.
So we're being prevented from working as hard as what we want to do. I agree. Damn it. Every day I'm being prevented from working hard.
And accomplishing the things that we really want to accomplish.
Yes, that's right. I'm wanting to accomplish things, and somebody's getting in my way. The government. They're trying to prevent me from doing stuff.
And why?
Why?
Because someone has decided that we don't deserve to get that loan. Why? We live in the wrong end of town. We don't know the right people. We haven't sucked the right cock.
Okay, so... Oh, Jesus.
Well, I say it's time that that's over. We need to be freed. Really free to do what we want to do. And what we want to do is build a better nation for everyone. It's possible. We want to work with each other.
Yeah.
Prejudice is not something that is natural to us.
It's not? I don't know about that. I think, okay, whatever.
It's abhorrent and foreign. It should be cast forth.
Yeah.
Unite. Break these chains. Be what you want. You are free. You are free.
Freedom.
She's going off.
Liberty.
Okay, here's
emancipation.
David back as Trump.
These are the things that this nation stands for.
Oh,
these are the
crap.
foundation
so we're
stones
gonna
that this
fast
nation
forward
was
because
built
we
on.
got some interviews
Here in Hollywood. Soon to break. Satanic scandals here in Hollywood.
Yeah.
All of that right now. This is a center of darkness. And that's why we're here, magicians of light, taking a stand against that darkness.
Sounds like a Skyrim
One of the things
NPC.
that we're doing to take that stand is we are taking personal responsibility.
Yeah, she sounds like one of the priests. He was like, the guy, we must worship him.
This is going to help you defend yourself against dark magic, which, do not kid yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Dark magic is real. Hi, I'm Witch Queen Leslie McQuaid, and we're taking man-on-the-street interviews. We want to know your opinion about magic. Some people are aware that there are a group of witches who are casting spells against everyone who voted for Trump. Are you aware
Superman.
of that?
I am not aware of that.
Ah, okay. Well, how do you feel about that now that you do know?
I think that I could see where they're coming from because maybe their views on Trump, I'm not for him, but I think that, it could be weird like that, certain things.
How do you feel about the fact that there are people out there who are actively working for you to try and take those spells off of you?
That kid's dancing. Look at him.
I think it's weird when you put it like that.
Hypothetically, what if I voted for Trump? What is this?
Oh, okay. So what happens is if you voted for Trump, then there's a group of witches who are casting binding spells against you.
This is Wolverine!
Freaking Wolverine's there.
Right. And they're doing spells to prevent you.
And the camera guy had to pan over to that guy interrupting the video. And you can tell he's trying to cheese it up and pretend to be interested.
What you want to do. A binding spell is when someone...
Okay, she's about to explain the binding spell for us, because we might... I agree, it could be weird like that. She's a great interviewer, Leslie.
Takes a poppet and they tie little strings around it to prevent someone from doing something. Now they think they're preventing Trump from doing evil, but we just want to know, what do you think about that?
They kind of cut off the end there.
Did you realize that people were casting spells against you? And how do you feel about the fact that there are people casting spells on your behalf?
Well, I think magic is not real, but I do believe in spirits. Spirits is real, yes.
Right on. Well, thank you so much for your comment. You mind telling us your name, darling?
Yeah, my name is David Wilson.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, David.
Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
David Wilson, everybody. Good on him for throwing out that fake name for this weird lady. So a binding spell makes me think of that song. Who the hell does that song? The ties. Springsteen. The ties that bind. That's just a song I've heard before. So it binds people. It prevents you from doing stuff, and in her view, it's prevents you from going out and doing your freedom or something, or starting a business is probably more of what they're saying. The government overreach, and they're not letting us do what we want. So we're hitting the 5 o'clock mark, and so she was talking about binding spells, talking about there are people out there doing spells to try to prevent you from doing stuff, and that is true. Beerhurst gotta go. See you later, bud. Stream has been a real chance of being my favorite cool stream of all time. Thanks. And I'll get that VOD up for you. Appreciate that. So, they've been alluding to the hashtag magic resistance. And that is a thing. So we could check that out, I guess. So we've got a little bit more time. Let's go to Twitter. And I guess I have to log in. I'm just going to dox my password there. That's cool. And let's see. Hashtag magic resistance. Yeah. There we go. Magic resistance. So they get up every morning and they bind Trump. One of the main guys behind this magic resistance is this guy, Michael M. Bind Trump Hughes. So he's saying, join us in a super blood wolf moon ritual to mark the end of Donald Trump's presidency and support the peaceful transition of power. So this is magic resistance. This is just what you're thinking. It's the resistance with magic. Each month, thousands of witches cast a spell against Donald Trump. you can join the hashtag Magic Resistance. And there's some of them at the Women's March. That's pretty cool. Deborah, the Siren, Sword of Truths. She's talking about the Jehovah's Witnesses. So there, I guess they were doing a super blood moon lunar eclipse, and yeah. So the details of the ritual can be found here. And that's kind of, I think we're gonna try something like that. And that's kind of the stuff that you used. You got a feather, you got the card, you got the picture of the freaking Drumpf right there. So I've looked up, there's a funny picture. Haha, you're going to jail. Have a nice day. Bind Trump. So there's some resistors. Magic for the Resistance. So he even wrote a book on it. Michael M. Bind Trump Hughes. He even changed his freaking name. So I think to close out the stream, we're going to do a bind ritual. Oh, crap. Alright, so here's our table, and just ignore that. Didn't have quite the budget to buy the iStock, so that's going to be our magic palette here. Loving that, looking good, and so I'm going to pull up the... Need some spooky music for this. This is the sailor theme. I guess that'll work. Now let's try this one. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to pull up the gosh darn instructions for Daily Trump Binding and Justice Spell. Our friend Michael Hughes. And this is the guy. This is the guy from the wanted poster from the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. The guy that they hate. Normally we wouldn't take sides on the issue. You know, we kind of try to stay somewhere towards the middle and just kind of show you how things are looking out there in the world. But I thought, I'd give it a try. We'll give this binding spell a try, because, hey, I'm not going to lie. I don't like that freaking Trump guy. He stinks. So we're going to try this binding spell. And we're going to go, let's see, check out and see, make sure we got all the components. So he says here, I'm looking at this instructions. It says we got the white candle. So let's see if we got here. Let me get out my little box of magic ingredients. Yep, here we go. White candle. Check. Matches are lighter. Okay, I got that. The Trump binding sigil, and that's a charged symbol that encapsulates our overall intention, printed on white paper. And it just so happens that our friend Michael M. Bind Trump Hughes, or whatever the hell his name is, has a handy little sigil right here. So I printed that out. I'm laying it out on the magic table. And then, what else we got here? We got incense. Jesus, incense optional. Don't have any incense. The feather. I don't have a feather. Damn it, I forgot the feather. That's alright. We got the candle. We got the justice card. That's another thing that we need from the tarot deck. And then, so the steps here is that, let's see, you're going to print out the sigil. Okay, we got that. We're just setting up our altar. Okay, white candle center. Got that. Justice card to the right, or propped up against the white candle. So we're going to have to move that over. And I guess we'll do the sigil here. Okay, got to make sure this is right. To bind Trump. All right. Prepare your incense. Optional. So I didn't do that. Let's see. So we're going to light the candle and the incense. Again with the incense. So we're going to light this candle. All right. Candle lit. All right. So we're going to sit or stand comfortably with your back straight. Okay. Breathe slowly. Naturally. And deeply for several minutes. Until you're in an altered state. All right. So we're in an altered state now. We're gonna hold the palms of your hands uplifted and open. We can hold the feather. So I don't have the feather. And we're gonna start here. Hear me, O spirits. I ask for thy blessings and protection upon me, Beowulf, and our brothers and sisters working for justice, for the poor, the hungry. And I'm doing the thing now. So. And so for the poor, the hungry, the sick, the oppressed, and all sentient beings who walk, crawl, swim, or fly upon our sacred Mother Earth. Give me strength in body, mind, and spirit to resist all wickedness and persist in the great work of healing and liberation. I beseech thee, spirits, bind the oppressors, bind the liars, bind the abusers, bind the violent and the war makers. Bind those who harm the innocent, and excuse the complicit. Bind them all, so that they shall not break our polity, usurp our liberty, or fill our minds with hate, confusion, fear, or despair. In the name of justice, and liberty, and love, and equality, and peace, for the greatest good of all. So mote it be. Now you're supposed to sit quietly with eyes closed, do some breathing, and when ready, open your eyes, blow out the candle, blowed that out, and now you are kind of ground yourself by shaking your body, stomping your feet, jumping and dancing, and having a bite to eat. All right, so that's the binding sigil. I think we've totally destroyed Trump, and Robert Denby says, I'm watching Trump on TV and he just died. Holy crap. Well, that wasn't our intent. It wasn't a killing spell, it was a binding spell. So I don't know, maybe we did something wrong. Yeah, we're supposed to keep him from doing stuff, and not to kill him. So I think maybe somewhere I didn't breathe deeply enough. Something messed up. But that's alright. I just did it. We did the binding spell. We bound his soul to hell. That's right. We did it. We finally did it. We got rid of that Cheeto because we did that damn spell. And it was a lot of fun doing that with you guys. This music makes me want to do a little Mr. Rogers routine or something. And you can visit that binding spell on, if you want to do it, you can go to Medium. Check out some posts by Michael M. Hughes, the Daily Trump Binding and Justice Spell. And he's got a cool setup with this candle and the Trump sigil. I don't quite understand what that little zigzaggy thing is all about. But, and that's been the cool stream, everybody. Thanks for watching and listening. Thanks for viewing us. I'm glad that we could do a fun spell and we could see what our friends are doing. Our pro-Trump magicians, our anti-Trump people. And we'll be back next week here on the Cool Stream.